Hey, Tony, what are we gonna do with the party? What are we gonna do, man?
Frank, my wife is dead.
I know, you gotta stop saying that, man. Come on.
Frank, we're watching anime.
Oh, yeah? What are we doing that at the time
Frank,
like
we're
this?
killing this bit.
What? We're killing this bit while we're ahead. Hello, everybody. He's Duke and I'm Mayhem, and we have something to talk about.
Okay, so an update to everybody of the schedule from now on will be every month will be a random cartoon or anime.
Yeah.
And for this month, I would have you roll, but I've decided not to because I want to talk about this show.
Just so everybody knows, he's made a list. And I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before, but Duke makes lists about everything.
I have a total of 200 shows.
And they're all
No, I'll be fair.
scheduled out perfectly.
198. Because part of the shows were Nickelodeon. And I said no.
And we took those out.
And as many as possible.
Yeah.
So the show that we're talking about today, I can tell you a quick description of basically, the setup of it is that it acts as like a normal, like, usual JRPG story of...
This sounds way too familiar. I'm scared.
The hero comes in and gets ready to save his beloved from the Demon King in that usual story. He's not the main character.
What?
Because the main character of this story is the person that he's trying to save.
Oh.
The princess.
Oh.
You know, the sleepy princess.
I'm gonna go... Yeah, I'm gonna go kill myself, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I've been so excited. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this day for so long. I am so excited to show you Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. And yes, that sounds like an incredibly stupid title that you'd imagine something like a child would look at. Which, yeah, no, this is basically a kid's show. But
where's that stopped us before?
But it's a good kid's show. Like, let me tell you right now. Some of the elements of this story you're going to see. First off, everything is just JRPG. But each episode is a quest for the princess to make herself fall asleep.
Don't we all have that quest in life?
Exactly. And her problem is her pillow is too shitty. So she must fix the pillow. She must go on a long quest to fix her pillow. But now the sheet is too shitty. She must fix the sheet.
She goes step by step to get a better sleeping arrangement.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Meanwhile, the other thing I get to tell you is the voice cast.
Oh no.
Because, first off, you know how usually, like, dub versus sub, like, they get it way different? Like, Goku in the Japanese version is a very high-pitched woman, while in the English, it's Sean Schemmel.
Yeah.
That's not the case for the princess.
What you mean?
It's almost spot on.
Oh.
Pretty spot on.
Okay.
Also, they drop some Japanese every so often.
That's not something that happens too often.
Yeah. Like, you'll hear a character drop a Sagoi or stuff like that.
But,
or Nani? Yeah.
But why do I get the feeling that right now, like in this part of the video, I'm just gonna be like, ugh, but then when we come back, I'm gonna be like, this is the greatest show ever!
Because it is. Dude, it's one of my favorite shows I've seen in a while, honestly.
This is my least favorite time of the video when I'm just like, oh god, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, no, it's one of my favorite parts.
Because you get to witness me going, oh god, this is what we're doing.
I almost forgot to tell you something else about the voice cast. The fact that you might remember some different voices.
Oh no.
Because
I'm gonna recognize people.
There's a skeleton individual in the show, played by the guy who plays the Overlord in Overlord.
Oh my god, he's played the skeleton?
Yep. There's also a character with, like,
what's
bluish,
his name?
There's bluish black hair, glasses, played by the guy who plays Tenya Ida. They typecast this show so well.
They did, and for that amount of time that there was no audio, my face was just like, how can I just love and hate something so much right now?
Dude, this show makes me so happy for how simple and funny this show is. It's not like some serious epic. In fact, the hero of the story is a dumbass. Like, you know,
Prince Charming?
You know in JRPGs where it's like, almost feels a little like, wait, if the final boss is that powerful, why doesn't he just come down here and kill me? You know how that's the usual thing?
Yeah.
They say it in here, basically, of like, wait, why don't we send our strongest guy after him? It's like, no, 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 no. We gotta go one at a time. We gotta have
a power scaling.
We gotta power scale it, because I want to make sure, when I beat him, that they know I'm the best.
That our strength is just equal to, or him is actually stronger than me, and everybody's like, huh?
Or then you'll have moments of, like, the bosses go off and fight the hero, and they're just like, yeah, no, he won by luck.
We don't even know how.
I almost killed myself.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know what happened.
He said the statement, to go even further beyond!
That's the other thing. There are also a lot of memes in this on occasion.
God.
Like, including American ones. Not just, like, some random Japanese meme. No, I mean, like, there's
a pen.
In, like, halfway through the season, one of the characters literally says yeet.
Oh.
You ready to see this show?
No, but I know that I have to.
It's adorable and hilarious. Oh, and another cool thing that you'll be happy about, they don't sexualize almost any character.
Really?
Yeah. There's not a single moment of like, oh, this character, her entire appeal is that she is sexy. No. In fact, even the main princess, you know how usually the main female character would be like a big booby, that's it?
Yeah. She's got a large pair of birds with her. She got 2 birds with her.
This main character, I'll preference this, she's not a child. But also, they don't go around and say, like, oh, yeah, she's the hottest thing in the world. No, she's just this person that they kind of treat like a kid.
That's a first.
Yeah. There's only one episode that even goes remotely close to making jokes about that kind of stuff. And the entire time, everyone is so uncomfortable with it of just like, I'm going to go off and die in a corner now.
As you should.
Anyway, let's get to it. Let's go see the teddy bear demons.
Woo!
Hello, Mind Turtle.
Hello!
Oh.
Okay, so, deadass, I love this show. Wait, no, come back!
You can't stop me! Okay, I guess... oh my god, okay, so... We just watched Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle.
That's such a lame title, but I love it.
It's straight to the point. It's literally like the same feel as That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
That's the thing, though. Like, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime sounds like a basic isekai when you really think about it. Like, it's a very basic isekai, like, title-wise.
And this one is just straight out... Yeah, this one's just straight out. This is about the sleepy princess who needs sleep, who's held hostage in a demon castle.
It sounds like a child's, like, book. Like a little child's story.
In which that is a lot of the design choices.
And yet most of the design choices are, hey, here's a JRPG.
Yeah. Yeah, that too, yeah. It's a combination children's stories.
Even dying.
Yeah, dying, yeah. It's like with the gravestone, yeah.
What I love is, especially because first time I ever saw that kind of design in a video game of like your character dies and suddenly becomes a gravestone. Yeah. Dragon Quest... I forget the rest of the title, but it was Dragon Quest something, and it basically...
42.
Basically. But it was one of those Dragon Quest games, but this one was unique because it was my first Dragon Quest game, and also the one where apparently you could tame monsters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never played a Dragon
Imagine
Quest
that
game.
being your first Dragon Quest game. Like, you know, where most games are like, you get to fight monsters and you recruit warriors, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine your first game is the one that's basically a spin-off.
Yeah, the first one, like Pokemon Ranger is your first introduction to Pokemon.
Pokemon Rumble is your first Pokemon. And you
Rumble!
and you go to actual Pokemon, you're like, what the hell is this? All this shit.
What is this? What's going on here?
What is this bullshit? Deadass, I don't understand this.
Stop! So that's the thing that kept on happening when we were watching the show. Is just the references. Yeah, there is a yeet in there. There's what?
Do you remember the context?
Yeah, where like the potions are empty or something like that.
No, it was Fire Venom Dragon, one of my favorite characters, who
like one of the only serious characters.
One of the only serious characters. I loved him.
And then they give him this line.
And they end up having this whole thing of like, oh yeah, no, I have this secret grimoire that's able to do this massive damage. Pulls it out. It's a child's story. Yeet!
He just throws it and yells yeet, and I just want to say that a little bit of my soul died at that moment.
It was so good.
It was so good, but yet it still took a piece of my soul.
I do love also the recurring joke of dead ass.
Yeah, it's not said once. It's said like multiple times.
Like it's the Demon King of every time like he like wants to be serious of like, okay, dead ass. I feel bad for him.
It just makes me so upset and just it hurts. It hurts the heart.
No, what was it? There was
It hurts the heart and it takes a little bit of your soul, but yet but you can't stop watching.
I hate to say that I forgot the name of the butler dude because all I remember his name as from now on is just Big Big.
Yeah, Big Big. Isn't that his name?
Was that his name?
I have no idea.
I thought like now I look back and I'm like that was his nickname definitely by the Demon King.
Yeah, because it's like this
His childhood pet
dog butler guy, and it was like you actually see like in the Demon King's bedroom, you see a picture of him as a kid with the dog that becomes his butler, and you're just like, oh! And there's a scene where he full on is like they have to leave or something like that.
That's the last episode.
Yeah, the last episode where he doesn't take him with him, and the butler is so sad.
The character listed is Great Red Siberian.
That's.
Mind you,
yeah, that's
when you really think about it, a lot of characters they didn't mention each other by name.
Yeah, they always they always call her like princess.
Like occasionally they would say nicknames, but they never said full names.
Yeah, like only when it's like a very obvious one is that when they actually did it, like Kerberos.
Oh yeah, but then there was also the fact that like a lot of different names were somewhat reveals when you really think about it. Like Donner the hero.
Yeah, where it's like D. What's it?
Yeah. Okay. So. Major story beats I want to get out of the way. Okay.
Get out of the way.
Because I love this. Her entire story of she just really wants to sleep.
Yeah.
We're Thoughts on that?
She just wants the perfect amount of sleep. And honestly, that's a big old mood right there because...
You know they'd probably say that in the show?
Yeah, I think
they would definitely say that in the show.
I think they do say that's a mood.
Yeah. Oh, that's a mood.
Yeah,
yeah I could see that, yeah.
But yeah, like, so she starts off with, like, these terrible pillows and sheets and all that kind of stuff. So she finds ways to escape, like, just one permanent way to escape, and it just builds from there. Where, like, you see her process, but when she gets to a certain point and, like every episode, you don't see the same thing every single time. You just see like maybe like the start of it or something like that.
Yeah.
And like it just slowly. It's like a Groundhog Day situation where like a character like gets some of the steps right and then like starts doing other things and all that kind of stuff.
In all fairness, Groundhog Day would imply that the continuity would be reset each time.
Oh no.
With this, it was continuous. Of every time she got something important. It would remain in the next episode.
Yeah. Like, sometimes, like, something would break, or she would give something back, or something like that, but it wouldn't necessarily be gone or reset, or all that kind of stuff. And
her whole thing about the coffins.
Oh, yeah, where she keeps, like, trying to use them, and they keep on getting taken away, yeah.
Coffins.
And then she has that reputation with the like the ghost shroud things because like that was the way that she gets the sheets and all that kind of stuff, and they're just like, she's coming, run!
No, I love also that episode where it was her trying to just make herself some underwear.
Oh yeah,
and just like she's like, okay, how do I phrase this to these people?
Because I was
she
told
makes
that
a drawing.
Yeah, because I can't say the word. She was like, I can't say the word underwear because that's unladylike. So she does everything she can to avoid that word, and it makes everything so much worse. It definitely is something else. Like obviously when like you like see pictures of it and all that kind of stuff, like you get like of it has
you
a very
feel it's like moe trash.
Yeah, that it's not good.
You get to learn a term today. So one of the terms in the anime community is moe trash. Basically, where it is so much over-the-top cuteness that's the show. Which there are some good examples of, like, some good moe trash.
Good trash. That's some good trash right there.
Don't insult Danny DeVito. The trash man.
He's got to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like Santa, but he brings you trash. He breaks into your...
breaks into the door with, like, a giant trash can. He's just like, wake up! Wake up, bitch. We going to Disneyland. We're going to Disneyland.
But... I love this. This will be one of the most fun recordings. So another storyline we can mention is just the hero's journey.
Oh my god, the
which
hero.
sounds so inspiring, but it's not.
The hero's journey, but the hero is an absolute idiot.
I love the hero so much. He's such an idiot. Donner the hero.
But his entire, like, little storyline and all that kind of stuff that he's doing the JRPG, like, he's the hero. Yeah, I'm gonna go save the princess and all that kind of stuff. It's so hilarious because the princess just doesn't want to be saved by him. He's just an idiot who doesn't care about her. And
later on you find out that he's her fiance.
Yeah, that she was endowed to him or whatever that term is called.
She was promised to him.
Yeah, promised.
Like that whole cliche of like this hero who's promised the princess kind of thing. And like later on has to save her from a demon.
Yeah, and she's just like, I don't like this guy. He is loud, rude, and does a bunch of weird shit.
It's Legend of Zelda if all the, like, pot smashing was literal.
Yeah, the like, community headcanon that Link is an absolute gremlin. Where it's just...
Zelda just goes there for a vacation.
Yeah, she goes over to Ganon's place just for a hangout.
No, she's just like, listen, you know how I said a few episodes ago that I had to deal with a lot of paperwork back in my home castle? It was because of the number of vases he would smash.
we replaced them all, and then I think we're fine now because we replaced them. And then hold on, I'm getting a phone call. He did what?
Okay, did you fix the rupee situation? What rupee situation? Did you forget the rupee situation? What are you talking about? You keep putting rupees in your vases!
Yeah, you keep putting money in it, and that's why he keeps smashing them.
Why do you store your rupees in vases?
We're poor!
The hero's story is just the funniest thing, because every chance he gets, it explains why the JRPG tropes happens.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing of like, oh yes, no, the reason why I want him to fight all these different bosses is because then I can prove I'm the strongest.
Because then everybody would see that when he beats everybody else and then doesn't beat me, it shows that I'm strong.
And the only reason he beats one of the bosses is because the boss messed up.
Yeah.
I love that scene so much. Like,
just like, what? Like, she replaced my grenades with avocados. Yes, she did.
She replaced my potions with empty ones. Actually, yeah, no, she did that.
Yeah.
She replaced my tome with a children's book. She replaced... Oh, what was the other thing? She messed with my bomb. Then you find out that it's just, like, okay, you're not going to win this.
Yeah.
The hero's not going to win this. Let me just tamper with this bomb real quick.
Yeah. But yeah, they're just like the hero's journey and all the things that he does. Like, he's like, we'll do this, we'll do that. And it's just, he keeps on failing and like literally there's a part where it's just like, we're back at the beginning? We got turned around? What happened?
We won't go too crazy because honestly, this seems like the type of show of like, if you really want to know, I recommend you go out and watch it. It's on Funimation.
Just know that, like, if you're skeptical about what it looks like, don't worry. Because when you start watching it, you'll get really sucked into it.
I don't know how the Japanese dub is, so watch the English dub. The English dub is so good.
It has a lot of references that you'll understand.
They'll have references when it comes to, like, just general Western culture, and they'll have a ton of references when it comes to voice actors.
And the
voice
internet.
actors. Chris Guerrero, he voices the Overlord in Overlord, aka this giant skeleton dude. Who does he voice in this? A skeleton dude.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got a bone to pick with you, and
I've got a bone to pick with you.
You've got a bone to pick with me. I love that line so much. Even there's a simple slime character that pops up in the show, and it's like, yeah, no, it's just literally anything. You could probably have some just janitor voice him or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's voiced by Jello Apocalypse, the YouTuber. And it's like an obvious reference that the character that looks like Jello is played by Jello.
But yeah, it's just, this show has so many good moments, and like when you're just watching it and you're just going, what is happening? That's when you know that you're enjoying it.
Honestly, if you want to watch it, best place to watch it is Funimation. The cool thing about
They're not sponsoring us yet!
I honestly don't care.
I don't care!
The honestly cool thing about Funimation is that, yes, you can pay for a subscription and watch all these different anime for the service, yeah. But the other cool thing is that if you don't, there is a way to watch it just with ads. Like, if you go onto Funimation, you can actually watch it, and all that it pops up are ads.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Like, yeah. I pay for it because, like, I hate ads.
Yeah.
And besides, it's not that expensive. It's like, what, I think, like, at most $70 a year.
Ah.
It's like, yeah, that's not bad. Especially when most people are trying to replace cable.
But yeah, this show has, like, it weirdly brings you in. Like, at first you're just like, all right, she's trying to get to sleep and all that kind of stuff. And then the characters start developing and caring about the princess and talk with each other and just grow and all that kind of stuff. And you're just like, okay, I'm actually starting to get invested now.
Yeah.
And like a little bit of world building and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, all right, let's see the next episode.
you gotta admit, this feels like a bit, it's a weird way to say it. It feels kind of a bit like Komi-san Can't Communicate, when you think about it. Like, the episode structure, at least.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like, so many things where it's like, oh, yes, there are 4 different adventures in this one episode, and it's a touching moment at the very end. And that doesn't mean it's bad, because I love Komi Can't Communicate.
Because then
recommend it. It's on Netflix.
Because with that structure, you know, and when you get like some of those like funny moments, and then you're like, it's gonna be the wholesome moment. Oh my god!
Yeah, that's always the best moments when it came to Komi. With this show, though, it's always just every moment that they get a chance to make a joke, they find a great joke to shove in there.
Yeah.
Like, there's even that, like, quick Mario reference that they had in the Dream episode.
Where, like, she's dreaming of, like, the background of, like, of their own non-copyright version of Mario. And then the hero runs up.
Princess! It's a me!
It's a me! And everybody's just like, what? And, like, there's that slow, like, world build-up with, like, the whole demons and humans thing. Like, that was a nice little touch.
Okay, so let's get to your favorite parts, okay? Who is your favorite character?
It's actually kind of difficult because, like, going through everybody, it's like you have, like, some characters that, like, they have some golden moments, but then all of a sudden, like, they're not in for a couple episodes and all that kind of stuff, and you're like, where did they go?
Got it. So it's Big, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be so. Like, yeah, that I do enjoy a lot of other characters, but Big, the dog butler. And his, like, strictness, but he's still just, like, you can see the ice melting from his heart, like, over time, just being all right, fine, I'll be helpful for you, and, like, all right, fine, you can have 1 instead of 3. And it's, like, something like that.
Yeah, like that one punishment in that one episode where it was like, okay, until you fix the robot, you don't get soft drinks. It's like, that's it?
And we're taking away the eggplant seals.
Yeah. No, that was a true punishment.
Yeah, that was a real one.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, what was your favorite small character? Like, what was your favorite small creature?
The small ones.
What was the cutest creature in the entire show? Yes.
I think it is the eggplant seals.
I'm still team Teddy Demon.
My only problem with them is their giant eyes and just how they're so like, hey now, and all that.
I just imagine little bulb eyes like you would see on a little teddy bear.
Like, if that thing comes at me in a dark alley in the middle of the night, like, I'm gonna have to hit it.
Walks over to you with a brush. Pet me.
Yeah, basically. Pet me. And I'm just like, 4.
Turns into that one Digimon, just
pet me.
Meanwhile, this is just an adorable little creature that I want to keep as a pet. Give it to me now.
It might murder me in my sleep, but it's only because it was accidental.
Somebody please find me a stuffed animal of this online, and I will buy it immediately, because I don't care. I love him, and I will adopt him. He is my child.
It's like you get it, and it comes with like a do-it-yourself make a teddy demon thing, and it has like wings that you sew onto it, a knife you have to stab it with or something. It's good. Yeah, it's a demon.
You see. Here's the full instructions. Here it needs some nice cotton. It needs some nice
Blood of the innocent.
lacing. It needs a blood sacrifice.
It needs somebody's soul that you need to shove into it, and then the person's mind is wiped. They don't remember who they are, but they know that they're a teddy demon.
Okay, you gotta admit though, there was that adorable scene.
With how many teddy demons there are, that's very worrisome.
There was that adorable scene with the dentist where it's like, okay,
yeah.
how's it looking there? And then she,
Translation.
And what's the translation? This mouth is bigger than my mouth.
Yeah, this mouth is bigger than my mouth.
This is the kind of cuteness level that you're going to see a bit in one of our other future shows.
Oh.
Because there's a character in a future show.
More trash?
Is a bit moe trash named Maple.
Maple.
And she has a very cute moment in a later episode that I heard and I went, that is so damn cute that I don't know what to say to that. Like, it's so precious. I just can't wait for you to see this tiny turtle, let me just say.
Oh.
Anyway. Least favorite character. Like, a character you just weren't comfortable with when they popped up.
I think it was the succubus.
Really?
It didn't, like, well,
I really liked QB,
well,
I'll be honest.
not so much of her character, more of, like, everything that they brought, like, it's like they could have just called her a vampire.
Oh, that was the joke.
I know.
Dude, that's 100% what the
know,
joke was,
but-
and I love that.
But I'm still just like,
You see, she's a succubus. Oh, like, she does, you know? Yes. She steals attention.
I'm just like, okay.
You can see the boardroom meeting of that, of like this mangaka just being like, so my next character I'm going to introduce is a succubus. Oh God, you mean like she does that? And he's like, yes. She steals vitality. And it's like, oh my God, are you allowed to show that? What? Her stealing people's attention?
Print that shit!
And just everybody be like, well, what were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
How funny would that be if it's like the mangaka was just like, listen, I'm going to make sure this gets passed. And if anybody says like, oh, but succubus do this, then they're the ones with the dirty mind.
That's how they get past it. Oh my God.
Favorite moment. Describe your favorite chapter. Because remember, each of these are a chapter. Comedic wise.
You can literally just, on screen, you can just literally just put the princess snoring over me making these noises. Just, because I'm trying to think, because there's so many. I think it's when they're trying to ignore her.
Yes, I love that episode so much.
Whether it's like the reason why she goes out and about and all that kind of stuff is because we like acknowledge her and make her feel safe in this place, and they're just like, well, what should we do? I know, we should ignore her, because when we ignore her, then she won't feel like she needs to get our attention. And then they accidentally say it out loud in front of her, and she's just like, you guys were ignoring me? And they all just...
That's so much your portrayal of the princess as well. The fact that you accidentally burped in the middle of that. You're accidentally ignoring me?
That was purely accidental.
Exactly, but you gotta admit that's the portrayal that you've been giving her.
Yeah, because every time she sleeps, she sleeps with her mouth open, and like the voice actress is going, ah.
She goes,
so I'm just like every time I tell Duke to just mute it, and I just go,
yeah, no, I love that episode so much, and also that conclusion where it's like, yes, I made myself the waterbed, and it's just she's drilled all these different holes everywhere of like, yes, I drilled holes into these coffins. My fangs!
Yeah, she used the fangs from the butler, the horns from a couple other guys.
From the cleric demon.
From the cleric, yeah. And
What do you think of cleric demon?
He like, she calls him old man, but yeah, because...
Oh my God, that's canon. Remember? That was a canon thing of when she turned all small. Of like, oh, let me be your grandpa. Like, that was a passing line that he said. And she calls him grandpa later on.
Yeah, that's consistent, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And another character that I enjoy, the Quill...
Armaquillo,
yes. He was fun every time he showed up.
What do you think of Frankenstein?
He's got some good jokes where he says, "I'm getting married, guys."
Yeah, by the way, after this, guys, I'm getting married, and you're all coming with. We don't have time for that. Anyway, congratulations.
And it's congratulations. And have you picked a best man yet? No rush.
Yeah, no, it's just like, we don't have time for this. Also, have you picked your best man? No reason. The delivery of all these lines are so good.
It's like the whole like the characters are weirdly wholesome the entire time.
And now, to obviously call out somebody that I really wanted to call out in this video, Edward Bosco, you son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I remember, I think this was a different show that he was talking about, but he said clear as day during his D&D show that he's a part of called The Unexpectables. He said that he was going for a role, and they said, "Hey, can you do a knight voice?" And he said, "Yeah, it'd be kind of like my D&D character." And he showed him, and they went like, "Perfect, that's perfect." He plays a knight character in this show. He plays a paladin character with the exact same voice as Remy from The Unexpectables.
Which is like he's channeling his inner Zarbon. Like it sounds a lot like Zarbon.
It sounds like Zarbon. Dude, he just went for that pompous royal knight figure.
Zarbon!
What was your least favorite episode? Like, chapter?
I think it, like, even though, like, we talked about it and it was funny and all that kind of stuff, I think it was the underwear one.
Really? I thought it would have been, "I need you to touch me in a special spot."
Was that not the same? No,
it was not
in the same episode, but a different chapter.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no, that
they were
one.
different episodes.
Yeah.
The underwear episode was, like, where she just wasn't speaking. And just, like, all these different signs. Yeah, wow. Perfect for a audio only.
Yeah, audio only thing where Duke does, like, hand signals at me, and I'm just, like, staring at him, just like, huh?
But yeah, no, it was weird, she did, like, sign language.
It's the pressure points one. I hate that one.
Yeah, that pressure point episode was just,
And then close behind is the one where she tests out the sleepover.
Really?
Where it's
a
just,
sleepover?
Well, where like the cleric misunderstands the entire thing.
Oh, I thought that was funny as hell.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
I thought that was so damn funny. Just like that moment of just like, so I think I understand. Opens door. Demon King, I would like to. So you're saying that a demon can so that a human can fall in love with a demon?
What did you say to her?
And then just that, "What have you done?
Yeah, what have you done?
You must die!"
And the fact that the cleric has like the same power as the Demon King.
Oh yeah, no, that's that classic of like the second in command is still as powerful as the first in command.
But yeah, no, the pressure point one was where I was just like,
I don't feel comfortable with this. No one does. And then at the very end, where it's like, oh, they finally dealt with the pressure point thing, and they're like so ashamed of themselves in this moment of, she just wanted to sleep.
It was just for sleep.
It was just for sleep. And then Teddy Bear Demon just pops up, just flops over, and just stares at them with just pure innocent eyes, and it's like, I can't handle it. I just turn away. And he's just like, what did I do?
What did I do? Did I commit murder?
I would bet that they have.
Yeah.
They probably have. You know what?
How do you think they keep on getting the meat in order to feed her?
Does the Minotaur...
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows.
No, it's not... he might know.
Where's my wife?
Remember, what's listed under his qualities? Speaking of which, the in-betweens.
Oh, yeah, the in-betweens. Where it has a character and it has, like, stats and, like, in stars and stuff like that. So, like, with the succubus girl, it's, like unlikability.
It's a flat-out 0 for both.
Yeah,
of,
0
like,
for, like...
charm and seductive.
Charisma, yeah. 0 for charisma.
0 for seductiveness.
And then there's the, for Armaquillo, he has, what was it? It was, like, positivity or something like that?
I think it was positivity. It was all out. And
then, fluffiness or something like
I think
that?
fluffiness was a 0. But then there was Minotaur, where his entire thing was one of his main stats was meat quality.
Meat quality!
And it was 6 stars.
6
It's
stars!
Nice meat.
No, I love that it just says, like, meat quality, 6 stars.
6
and it's
stars!
like, do they eat Minotaurs here?
Yeah, so that means that every time he dies, they eat him.
remember they can bring people back from the dead.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Is it like with Thor's goats?
Oh! Oh my god!
Oh no!
That's the worst thing you've ever would have told me.
But is it honest?
It's most likely what it is, yeah.
And that's horrifying, and I love it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That
was Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle.
And yes, she does get a quest almost every time to fall asleep in some way. And in what way is it? In a glorious ways that we always find out.
Now, for the next show, we already have a anime that we're getting ready to watch and finish up.
More finish than anything.
Yeah, finish up. But I do have to say, there is one thing that I will do of like, I'll space that out for the month after this comes out.
Yeah.
Excuse me. For the month after this comes out. Meanwhile, I will have you off screen roll a cartoon for what we review next. And that'll be what we yes, Western. And we will review one season of any cartoon that you roll, okay?
Okay.
This will be off screen.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Maybe?
No, you're not. Let's go.
I'm not ready!
What is that?
What is this? Oh, you guys are still here.
Maybe they want more videos.
No. Or?
But we have a few videos on screen now.
Oh, and if they're still here, I know that they could like and subscribe.
They could do that. And maybe check out our Twitter, @GreenVillain22. Or maybe check out our Instagram, @TheGreenVillains.
We even have a Twitch that they can check out, the Green Villain stream.
What are you guys waiting for?
I don't know. They should check all that out.